my lovelies. My name is Lovely Like a K, and welcome back to Oxenfree. We are finding out so much more lore, everything to this story, and I am super duper excited to figure out more about it and unravel this mystery together. I want to get Maggie Adler's letters. I want to know everything that happened on the island. What was the cover-up? What did she do to make the Kanaloa sink, even though it was the Walter Roy that went out that almost nobody knows about because it was a secret vehicle that then destroyed the nuclear submarine? What happened? What was her role in all of this? Other than having your friend Anna come to the island, and Anna was taken by the ghosts of the lost members on the Kanaloa. Oh, there's just so much going on, and I want answers. Which we are going to gather together. But first, we need to go to the relay station and unlock the bomb shelter. And do all of this stuff along the way. You know, how many anomalies do we have right now? We have 6. We're halfway there. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back up here. Maybe we can tune into 140.1, get another hint from Maggie.
A penny for a whiskey, India, Vina, hotel.
Ish. Wish, penny for a wish. There's, at the wishing well. That's gonna be where we get one. Well, at least she didn't make them super difficult. Those are, for being a cipher, she's making those codes incredibly easy to figure out, I must say.
Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
What? After stealing equipment from this relay station, Anna and I entered the cave just before dawn to try and communicate directly with the crew of the USS Kanaloa. We successfully tuned into the source of our temporal terror and spoke, albeit briefly, to Henry Griffin, an SOC sergeant who died on the sub, but the power overwhelmed my dear Anna, and she was absorbed into its ridge. All that remains there now is the flickering hue of a partially opened gate, a window to a perpendicular space that seems to have augmented the submarine's call. But, of all my regrets, perhaps the deepest is knowing Anna's last vision was of me fleeing from her in terror. Oh, so that's what the triangle was that was at the top of the cave when we first did the game way back in episode 1. That triangle at the top of the cave that was spinning was this augmented submarine call that was the remain flickering of the partially open gate. So that triangle was the remainder of the gate that Anna and Maggie did. And it was too much for Maggie, and so she got absorbed and Maggie ran away, but I still don't understand. That's how she got absorbed, was when they were trying to do it. I don't know how Henry Griffin plays into it. If Griffin was the one who took Anna and was angry, or if it was the other crew members and Griffin was friendly. That part is not entirely clear. But there's nothing for us here except at the very, very tippity top. But I mean, we're already kind of over this way, so let me see if there's anything over here.
You know what time it is?
It's 4 a.m.
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in, that situation?
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
You think this tuning into the terror thing's gonna work? Like, really?
Yes. Undoubtedly. Without doubt. Absolutely, it's gonna work.
Well, I'm glad you're confident, because I just have this feeling like these ghosts aren't really concerned. I just feel like they're pretty confident. Like they know by sunrise they're all gonna be shopping for school supplies.
Yeah, well, you know who else was confident? Hitler. And look how he ended up. Dead. With syphilis.
Oh, true.
I don't know, that's kind of funny. There was a Hitler option, so of course I had to choose that one. Did I really not tune into this frequency? And I just happened to be on the right one. Well, that's handy.
Baychimo, Thresher, Peterhoff, Arizona.
What?
Dog Niner. Baychimo, Thresher, Peterhoff, Arizona.
Okay. Interesting. Or maybe those are the names of ships? or something else, because that's not the alphabet necessarily for the military. Otherwise it'd be Alpha. I can't believe I missed all these anomalies.
Stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
What?
Non-stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. Define stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. Define stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
The left edge? Is that what that message was saying? The left edge? Oh, I never got the anomaly. Hold on. That was just extra information. There we go.
Yesterday, the remains of 4 bodies were discovered in 2 cars submerged west of Cape Mears. How the cars got in the water, no one...
Okay, so they're not only pulling people into water, like Jason from that other anomaly we heard in the last episode, but they're also pulling cars into water, or tricking people into driving into the water, so that they can try and take their bodies, but then they realize, oh, well, this person's dead and not of much use to me now. Maybe?
Oh, Maggie
Yep,
thought that
left.
the way the ghosts can talk to us and vice versa is waves.
Ah. Anna and I frequently conducted tests as to what was once the East Barracks here during the brutal winter of 51. Waves of any kind, radio, nuclear, electromagnetic, seem able to pass through all existences under certain circumstances, which explained our ability to get communiques sent from them. This might also justify the frequency of hearing one of the Kanaloa's electrician's call signs, Calvin Gilbert, come echoing through the relays. On April 4th, 1952, we would attempt to reverse the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. On April 4th, 1942, we would attempt to reverse the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. Well, you know that these people are dead, and you're trying to reanimate them from the dead? That just seems like a terrible idea, no matter how well you can understand that you're communicating with them. But the fact that you were able to figure out that they communicate through waves is incredible, and that's exactly what the 140.1 was saying for Adler's letter, is the left edge. The left edge of the rock site was where we would get it. We should have, 8 of them now. Only 4 more. I really gotta keep my eyes peeled, because I can't believe I missed 2 of those when they were in places I already was. I feel a little bit bad about that.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill.
Okay.
I hope this works.
Me too. You and me both, Jonas. To the top of the hill we go. Yep, there is one. Here's an anomaly and a letter. Okay, first let's do the anomaly. There we go.
Easy 3.
If indeed he find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
Lest perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
What?
Easy 3.
If indeed he find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
Lest perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
Okay.
She thinks that the ghosts were pushed out of our reality and maybe aren't actually dead?
My belief, bolstered by Anna's and my research conducted largely at the Catbird station where interruptions were rare, is that the men and women of the USS Kanaloa were separated from our dimensional existence by the implosion of the submarine's nuclear reactor. I identified one passenger, Henry, by his call sign, and his confused diction and reliance on game logic says to me that their emotional states, if not mental states, had been reduced to that of children, a thought I cling to when I envision Anna's demise. so bolstered by Anna's mind conduction at the Capra station, is that the men and women of the USS Kanaloa were separated from our dimensional existence by the implosion of the submarine's nuclear reactor. So they were put in another plane of existence and aren't dead. Just like Alex was saying. She identified Henry by his call sign, so he remembered his call sign, but his confused addiction and game logic says that they've been reduced to children. But even if they're not dead, that means that over all these years they've grown up in this other plane and have come to resent that they had to grow up in another plane of existence and can't come back to where they originally were from. And that's why they were trying to bring them back, because they weren't actually dead. So have we been dealing with ghosts, or are we dealing with interdimensional beings? Or are we dealing with ghosts and interdimensional beings? And cover up conspiracies from the government and Maggie's guilt. Oh my goodness, that's a lot to think of. But I like that we're finding more of these letters because they're explaining so much more of the story. There has to be something else. Nothing else happening with this lamp. Nothing else I can do. There weren't any rocks in here. I can't see any rocks. Okay. Just want to be sure. I have 3 more. Trying to keep an eye out. I'm sure there's one in the cave, if not a couple in the cave. But, anyway.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill.
No.
I hope this works.
Not again.
God, we're in another loop-de-loo. They always come at the most appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Thanks for the update.
Alright, well... nothing to do but try and find those frequency
Now the
things.
station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
Alright, here we go. It's not even letting us go very far. Okay, what if we go a different direction? Okay, what if I go down?
Ren!
What?
Nona, what happened? What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
No, come on. Clarissa was dead too, but like bunny ears dead, not dead, because apparently killing yourself doesn't actually do anything here.
Alex!
Well, it's the truth, Jonas. And I'm not gonna stand here and fall for one of these I'm dead, no I'm not, shuffleboard swaps again. Come on, let's skip to the last chapter. I know what's gonna happen.
He drowned. He took a fall.
He jumped off, you mean?
I don't know. He just stopped.
Oh,
I mean,
great.
does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And done in this case is particularly...
No, you're not Jonas, so there's no use in pretending.
Soon it won't be a pretense. It'll be an absolute. Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does.
Huh.
So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really.
A proposition? Like what?
It's already over with Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go, quietly and without fuss. You won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reginald here.
What?
We'll leave the rest of you cattle alone. We only really need the one anyway.
Why do you need my
I don't
permission?
get it. Why
If
do
she's
you even
already
need
done.
my permission if you have her already?
Don't misunderstand. We don't need anything from you except what we can willingly take. We're merely offering you an arrangement that would leave both parties satisfied. Well, somewhat satisfied. Your friends would...
Forget it.
No, fuck you.
deal. Everyone
Obviously
is
you
coming
need me
home
for
with
something.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
How do you know?
Fine. Shoot. How do you know?
We know because we can be Jonas for this long, and his soul is as quiet as an empty church.
Just never Say, we didn't provide you all the rules.
Don't say we didn't provide you all the rules. And that's because they went back to childlike states. That also explains why they're playing all these games, too. Even though they're speaking extremely articulately, so they've definitely grown up since then. But no, obviously, oh, don't misunderstand, Clarissa's gone. Then they wouldn't even have been offering or communicating with me. If she was done, dead, and taken forever, they wouldn't be trying to have me leave the island and just let them go. Obviously, she is still able to be saved, and they're afraid that I'm going to be able to stop them. That's why they were trying to stop me. All that did was prove to me what, you know, ability we have to turn the situation around. Alright, let's go back. Come on. Oh, god damn it. It's all the way up there. Okay. Ugh. Well, let's do it.
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just gone.
It's okay, Nona. You didn't do anything wrong. I know it's not your fault. Of course, it's not your fault.
Yep, true.
I didn't know him that well, but I like what I'd gotten to know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's colossally stupid of me to talk about him like that with you here. He was more important.
Nona, really, Ren would be flattered to hear you say anything about him, so if he can hear this at all, trust me, he's over the moon right now.
Sure. It's a tiny thing, but I hope he knew that I liked him. And I don't know if he did.
He hopes you did. I think that's enough.
Like I said, it's a tiny thing.
Well, they'll get together after we save everyone. Dire situations make everything better. If you're able to get out of them. It's kind of a high risk, high reward type of situation.
The station's up at the top of the... God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
The ghosts, they tried to make, like, a deal with me for Clarissa's life. I didn't take it, of course, but... I don't know, I just thought you should know.
God, that must mean they're getting desperate or something.
Yep, that's what I said.
If they had any, like, power over the situation, they wouldn't try to work out a compromise. Anyway.
Hello?
Anyone there?
What? Are they... Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the, station speakers.
I guess so.
Are you guys at the station?
They're both alive.
Hey, anybody?
That's all I care
Jonas?
about. God.
Jonas?
Yeah, no,
Punch Alex if you can
that's a
hear
bonus
this.
too.
Punch Alex if you can hear this.
Seriously, right in the throat.
Oh my god.
Jonas, don't listen. We're all set here for the thing? The machinery speak and hug or whatever we're doing?
Speak and hug?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Time's wasted.
I went to the wrong spot. Hold on, guys. Sorry.
Like, actually wasted. Like, I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay if you're, like, dealing with stuff. We had to deal with stuff.
What stuff?
When I almost kind of slipped and fell off the bridge.
Oh my god, you guys, that...
No,
It was psychotic to watch. Like, almost doesn't quite describe the terror that held my heart watching her come close.
It wasn't that.
You were perilously close to tumbling into the ocean from like 5,000 feet up.
It wasn't that high.
It was high. Believe me.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, just whatever. I'm fine.
She is fine. It's true.
Shut up.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, just whenever you're ready, because I'm sure you're listening.
Yeah, just hit the button, the receiver thing, and we can do this stuff.
Wait.
Stuff. Exactly.
The receiver thing.
Okay, over.
Over and out.
Why do you have to have the last word? Over's good enough.
Okay, I'm at the wrong one, I think.
Over and out.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid! You can go across the rock here! Oh my god, guys, I've been wandering around for like 20 minutes trying to figure this out. I feel so stupid. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's pretend like that didn't happen. And there's nothing here. Okay, well. This one was 60.8. Whoa. That's creepy. Let's go to 60.8. Right? Oh, never mind. It was not 60.8, it's 73.5. So whatever. Alright.
Hello! We're here. We made it. Hello.
Oh, hello! This is Edward Island's emergency. How may I help you? If you're being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please. Otherwise, stay on the line, and we'll send a traffic custodian out to you directly.
Oh, thank God. I'd like to report a poltergeist. They've come into my house, they've shaved all my cats, they look better in my mittens. Oh, I just need any and all advice you can give me.
Well, first...
Everyone just shut up. You can play dress-up phone time when you get home. We got work to do.
Yeah, I guess he's right, actually.
Okay, alright, fine.
Signal verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Hey, we're awesome.
Awesome enough, at least.
Right. See you at the shelter.
Over and out.
Alright, close the time hole and save the day. Because that's just a typical Sunday for us. Typical Sunday. Okay, that has to be the end of the game, so the Tauhi Woods... Where haven't I been? So Hardin Tower, there has to be some over there that I missed, so I can go to Tauhi and Hardin. Hopefully that gives me the ones that I need that I missed. And then whichever ones are in the bunker, if there are any in the bunker, for me to collect.
I have an idea, Mr. Jordan.
Oh god.
Couldn't we have him reborn?
Oh no, come on, Jonas, don't turn freaky now.
Okay, I'm... Jesus Christ, I really hate that. But I think,
What is it, like, what does it feel like when that happens?
is you forget stuff, really. Like what you're supposed to be doing, or... I usually forget my dad's name to start. And then it snowballs into not remembering how to walk or talk, and... then you pass out.
But you, like, see stuff, right? Like when I saw Michael on the beach.
Yeah,
and
I see stuff, but it's like, I don't know, they're like dreams. They just dissolve when I'm back. Look, it's scary, needless to say, when I like drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel like, just, like, how do I say this? 'Cause...
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
I just want to say, I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year. And I'm just glad I met you, that's all. I'm just glad we met.
I'm glad too, okay? So there, it's out in the open, we're both glad.
Okay, good. So, that's it. And now we can go back to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
And we're gonna be fine, by the way. There's no... You don't have to put it like it would have been whatever to live together. We are gonna live together, and you're someday soon gonna eat all the peanut butter, and when I go make a sandwich, I'm gonna be mad.
All right.
I think this...
That's a cute dialogue.
Stuff is getting pulled in from, like, their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running out of runway here.
Yep. The temporal time, we have to close it. We definitely have to close it. But I'm sure I missed anomalies out here. I'm positive I did. So I just want to double check first. You know. There you go to Epiphany Fields. Okay, Epiphany Fields is where we need to go. So I want to double back and make sure I didn't miss any of the anomalies in this area. Ah! An Adler's letter.
I guess Maggie was the one who had this place turned into a park.
After the fort closed, I used the considerable considerable resources from my father's endowment to buy up most of the land or influence government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I have not been entirely successful and have watched in horror as a small tourist industry has precariously sprung upon this cursed island. Even the family of one of the sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up a restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach and caves will be boarded up. Well, the museum did stop. It did cease to exist and never happened. However, the caves were not boarded up because we wandered into them, so she was not entirely successful before her death. Huh, I don't think I've been over here yet. Oh, there's an anomaly up there. I see it.
Stationed at Fort Milner, Colonel Tim Russell would frequently wander the woods west of his barracks and sketch the wildlife he'd encounter on his walks. After the fort closed in 1974, he led a petition to make the land federally protected, and in 1988, he succeeded. Now, Edwards Forest is an internationally recognized wildlife refuge and bird sanctuary, home to 120 bird species, most notably the white-tailed towhee, a large sparrow indigenous to only this island. The roosting tree that stands before you is a 400-year-old red alder, famous since its discovery in 1655, when Franciscan friars noted that its unusually twisted trunk is bent true north.
Huh.
When he was...
That's really cool. But still, the petition land is not true, because Maggie was the one who actually boarded it up, or bought up the land. And covered it up with, I don't know, using her connections she had with people. The government officials, to make it seem like it was a government petition when really it was just her. And that is a very interesting tree. Huh. Alright, I need to go back up because there was an anomaly there. So as much as I want to go right and continue the story, I need to go hit up that little rock stand first. Okay, well Jonas is clipped out. He is bugged hardcore. Unfortunately. Whatever. When I go to the next area, he'll reset himself. But that's kind of unfortunate. He can't come with me. Alright. We're going down, down, and an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Which I would love to do in all those disgruntled ghosts' mouths. Because, God, they're putting me through way more trouble than this is all worth. Alright, come on, anomaly. There we go. It's 104 something. 103.5.
It'll be good having somebody else here to watch after the grounds, Bill. I was at Park Warden in Grants Pass, so this'll be old hat to me. William Marshall, a local park ranger working in Edwards Forest, killed himself today.
Oh.
After what his wife describes as a years-long battle with depression. His body was found hanging from a tree in the...
Alright, so the ghost made him kill himself after he had started working here. Oh, it'll be old grounds, you know, working in the forest, nature and all that. Ah, it's amazing. Except when you get hired to work on cursed land. Okay. We have 10 out of 12 of them now. That's good. I wonder where I missed some of the other ones, but... It seems like they're just adding reinforcement to the story. They're not adding any crazy new information like Adler's letters are. So... It's okay that we miss a few of them. I would like to collect all of them because I like being a completionist, but... You know, if I don't get all of them, I don't get all of them. It'll be a little annoying, but I can live with it. I try and get as many as I see, though. Oh, this is the wrong pathway. Gosh, diggity darn it. 5 a.m. Just 5 Nights at Freddy's.
I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I promise it'd be the last time I bring it up tonight. But, you know you screwed up with Ashley at the concert, right? I mean, it's not a giant thing, but still.
Oh, no.
Oh, you mean Amanda? My really good friend Amanda who's moving away forever? That Amanda?
Yeah, that Amanda, who stole her mom's car. And I don't care if you didn't know she didn't have permission to take it, cause whatever, fine. But you knew you didn't have permission to go to that show. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
It'll be the last time, but maybe not for the reasons you think.
I don't really care about the reasons, just for my own sanity, don't do it anymore. Oh, and I wanted to say, per your advice, I think I'm gonna really, commit to Clarissa. That sounds dumb, like I'm pinning her or something, but you know what I mean.
Wow, big man on campus. I don't know why I said that. Big step, that's what I mean. Big step.
It's not a big deal. I'm just letting you know, so I don't know why. I just wanted to tell you. Come on, let's get to the Sentry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project. And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
What history project? They still make you do, work with so little left in the year?
Unfortunately. It's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me to kinda, I don't know. And I mean, it's funny, I don't know if I even want to be here next year. It's just all so flat. Same people, the same expressions.
Well, if you leave, I'd certainly miss you.
Yeah, no, I'd miss you too. It's just that everybody here knows me, you know? I know you think I have it on easy street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that it's good, that they lived here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once? Give me a rest.
Just don't put so much pressure on yourself, Michael.
Definitely.
Who cares what they think? You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yes, I will.
Sure, Sam. I haven't been to the
let's head
statue
back
yet.
before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
It was easy?
It was easy? I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Oh my, how profound. I can't believe Uncle Pete's a mere failed actor and not teaching philosophy at Berkeley.
Oh, shut up.
I didn't think that was going to be...
I cannot believe I had to pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is
sarcastic.
Too funny.
Oh, shut up.
You can't tell that was going to be sarcastic. I took that as being like, wow, that's profound. That's great. That's actually a really good piece of advice, but instead it was like, oh, how profound.
Alex?
I didn't know it was going to be
Shut
sarcastic.
Up.
You went bad again? I couldn't get you out of it. We should get this done, now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's alright. I think I can hear Ren and Nona down there.
But I want to go to the statue first, because I haven't been there before, and that's probably where another anomaly is. And I now understand, I just realized during that conversation why there's a time limit on the thing, because by sunrise, after they have a body for so long, they can then continually possess it forever, kind of thing. You got nothing for me, Maggie? Really? Alright, 102.3 then.
Original intent to serve as a beacon of harbor defense. Though the base is the birthplace of many radio innovations during World War II, and until its deactivation would be known more for its schooling and the tragic sinking of the USS Kanaloa, the fort's spirit will always be that of the watchful sentry, steady, protective, and ever vigilant of enemies both foreign and domestic. This is the Sentry, sculpted by Lieutenant Peter Hasborough. It was installed here in 1979 to remind all who view it of Fort Milner's original intent.
Huh. Okay. So I had not visited that place before, but there were no anomalies for me to do, and unfortunately no secret Maggie message. Alright. Let's get back up here then. Let's move on!
Just don't say anything to them, okay? It's just like a trial period, like buying a used car that I can already tell is missing a lot.
What? I know, I'm cool.
So don't get, like, overly excited.
I'm not excited. This is just...
Say anything about what? What are you guys talking about?
We're dating. Nona and I, we're gonna date.
Rin,
Aww.
dude, what did I just say?
What? They asked. Right? You asked?
Mazel tov on the happy couple.
Thank you.
Aw.
No, stop. It's one date at the Revival Theater. We're just gonna sit quietly in the dark and watch a documentary on Bosnian genocide.
Romantic.
Hey, one man's
cool.
depressant is another chick's upper.
Cool. I'm guessing that this was Nona's idea.
Hey, I gave him a choice. It was either this or volunteer at an animal shelter that only keeps frenzied possums. Anyways,
Oh.
I know it's stupid to be planning or whatever for
Interesting
this,
date
but
options.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's not that insignificant or whatever.
Whatever. Truly the language of love.
Shut up, you know what I mean.
Good. I'm glad. I mean, at the very least, I'll get to hear embarrassing stories, so.
I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
Ren.
No,
Kidding me?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, really.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm even saying this now.
This is stupid, but can we, like, take a picture?
Why?
I don't know. In case things go bad and...
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
On
I
the
think that'd be
beach,
cute.
Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's take it.
Alex, get in here.
All right, let's take the photo, guys.
You're not getting...
Come on.
All right.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
I know what that means. That means it's final end game, and make sure that you've done everything you wanted prior to going in there. How am I still missing 2 anomalies? Ugh. I don't know how I'm still missing those, but I'm not going to go through and find all of them. Oh, I can hug these guys?
I am coming with you, you know.
Yeah.
Aw, I still want to hug you anyway, because I love you.
Oof. Okay. Alright.
Come here, you.
We'll be back.
Oh, I know.
Aw, we get double hugs. And on that adorable hugging note, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this with me. We are getting further and further to the story, and it looks like the next episode is going to be the final one. So make sure that you have liked this episode and are subscribed with the notification bell clicked so that you don't miss out on the very tail end of this adventure. And go ahead and leave me any comments if you have any suggestions, randomness that you want to leave me. I love interacting with you guys down there. But without taking up any more of y'all's time, I will go ahead and let you beautiful people go. Goodbye, my lovelies.
3, 2, 1, go!